Hello everyone and welcome to this 20-minute full body yin yoga routine. In just 20 minutes we're going to open up the entire body from the chest and shoulders all the way down to the legs. So let's begin with puppy pose. You can bring your knees onto the yoga mat, and if they feel sensitive you can place a blanket in underneath, or you can fold your yoga mat to create a little bit more padding. Now the hands are going to reach towards the front of the mat. Try your best to keep your hips over your knees, and then just drop your chest down towards the ground. Bend your elbows if you need to, especially if this feels too intense or if you feel any tingling or numbness within your hands. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes in total, but if you need to come out of the pose earlier, that is okay. Now keep your tailbone pointed up towards the sky if you can. You'll start to feel this pose within your chest, your upper back. We're getting a nice deep stretch into the spine as well. Inhale to inflate your belly, and then exhale to maybe sink deeper into the pose. If your mind has started thinking, just coax it back to focus on some of the sensations you're feeling within your body, and also attach it to your breath, observing yourself breathing in and observing yourself breathing out. Take one more full breath for this pose. And when you're ready, you can start to slowly slip back into child's pose, bringing your hips to your heels if you can. If not, you can place a cushion or yoga block in underneath. Keep your knees together and then bring your forehead to your yoga mat. Hands will come to rest next to the feet with the palms facing up. We're stretching our spine now in the opposite direction, relaxing the shoulders, softening the jaw, relaxing your facial muscles. This time, each breath in will massage your internal organs, and each breath out will help you to sink a little bit deeper into child's pose. We'll be here for 2 minutes in total. Take one more full breath. And now your fingertips can make their way back to the mat. Use an inhale to slowly push yourself back up. You can come to sit whatever way is most comfortable for you. And just taking a breath or two here to feel whatever you feel. From here, we're going to make our way into shoelace pose. So you can sit with your legs out long in front of you. For half shoelace, you can bring your right foot to the outside of your left hip. And for full shoelace, you can also bend your left foot so it comes to be beside the right hip. Now make sure you're not sitting on your feet, that you can feel both of your seat bones pressed into the mat. And if you need to assist yourself a little bit here, you can sit on a cushion or a yoga block. Now really feeling this opening within our hips. So let's just take a few breaths here, keeping the spine nice and tall. Chin is tucked slightly to the chest. Jaw is relaxed. Your breath is going all the way down into the bowl of your pelvis. Now for the last 60 seconds or so, we're going to incorporate cow face arms, a really nice way to open up the shoulders and the chest, and also to help to straighten up the spine. So let's reach the left arm out in front, push the fingers away, bring this hand all the way back behind you until it won't go back anymore. Turn the thumb down. Bend your elbow and bring this left hand as high up along your spine as you can. Now the right arm reaches up, bend the elbow and try to bring your fingers towards each other. It's okay if they're not close together. If you can clasp your fingers, but don't worry, yoga always meets you wherever you are. What's important here is that we keep this top elbow pointed up. We keep the neck and the spine nice and tall. Inhale to breathe into your belly, chest, throat. Exhale to empty belly, chest, and throat. And for our last breath, you might be able to walk your hands a little bit closer to each other. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, you can start to slowly release the hands, bringing them back down. And now you can unravel your legs, bringing them both back out long in front of you. Maybe rotating through your ankles here, stretching your toes nice and wide apart, just giving your feet a little bit of attention. And you can also shake off your legs if you need to. And now we're going to repeat shoelace with cow face arms on the opposite side. So now your left foot is going to come to the outside of the right hip first. Maybe right leg will bend as well. Make sure you're not sitting on your feet. Spine is nice and tall. And we're just feeling whatever we feel on this side of the pose first. Now let's incorporate cow face arms by reaching the right arm out in front, push it away, bring it all the way back and turn your thumb down. Bend your elbow and allow your right hand to find somewhere on the spine as high as possible. Left arm reaches up and then bend the elbow to bring your left hand to your spine. Fingers are trying to reach towards each other, but we're not forcing anything here, just doing the best you can. Your left elbow will stay pointed up towards the sky, and your spine, including your neck, is nice and tall. And now let's start to release the hands. Taking your time, you can also release your legs. And then doing whatever you need to do here. It might be some more ankle rotations, shaking out your legs. You can also do some windshield wipers by bending your knees and slowly dropping them from side to side. And then just to release the shoulders, you might lean back on your hands. And if it feels okay for you, you can lift your hips up into the air, gently dropping your head back. And then slowly repeating by bringing the hips back to the earth, looking forward, and then lifting again, looking back. And then coming back to center whenever you're ready, we'll make our way into our next pose, which is caterpillar pose. So the legs are out long in front of us, trying not to have the feet going out or going in, just keeping them nice and neutral. Knees can be bent here if needed, and you can also be sitting on a cushion or a yoga block here if you need to. Then we're inhaling to lengthen the spine. And as we exhale, we're allowing the back to round, bringing the hands down either side of the legs, and then dropping the nose towards the knee. Finding the breath here. Noticing how each inhale lifts you slightly out of the pose, and each exhale might help you to go a little bit deeper. Within this pose, we're stretching the entire spine and we're opening up the hamstrings. And this pose is also really beneficial for your internal body. You're massaging all of those internal digestive organs. We'll be here for 3 minutes in total. Remember to keep your jaw relaxed. Try not to engage with any thoughts. And if you find yourself thinking, just bring yourself back to your breath and back to your body. Let's check in here, making sure the feet are still neutral. You're still with your breath, with your body. And now as your body starts to open up a little bit, with each exhale you might be able to walk your hands slightly further away. Only going deeper into the pose if it feels good to do so. Take 3 more big breaths for this pose. Now you can start to slowly push yourself away from the floor and then doing whatever the body needs to do. We'll end this routine with a brief spinal twist. So you can bend your right knee, wrap your left arm around it, and bring your right hand in behind your tailbone. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, start to rotate from the base of your spine through your torso and eventually up into your neck, looking back behind you. Each inhale lengthens your spine, and each exhale helps you to twist. And now let's come back to center, slowly switching to the other side. Now you can make your way back and then do whatever your body is craving in this moment. Any last little wiggles or stretches, feel free to do that now. And once you have completely satisfied all of your cravings, you can make your way into a seat on your mat. When you're there, you might lengthen your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest, close your eyes or relax your gaze, and take 3 more really mindful breaths here. And when you're ready, you can start to open up the eyes. We'll end our practice here. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this routine. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you're interested in doing some full-length yoga classes with me, you can do that inside my YouTube membership, and you can join the membership by clicking the join button below this video. And there's also lots of bonus content in there as well. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.